guys, I hope you're good. I am on a very noisy and very cold Trent and Mersey Canal. I'm out for a little cruise. You may remember last year I gave some boating lessons to my friend Mike, who was looking to buy a boat.
Hello, I've got a boat.
This is Raleigh. She's 71 feet long, 7 foot wide, believed to have been built around 1880. She has a trad stern and is powered by a Bedford engine. She has a wooden rudder, a few side hatches and portholes, and although she does require some work, the survey found that the hull was a good thickness. Mike collected the boat from Barton Marina in Burton-on-Trent. Engine trouble the previous day meant his departure was delayed, but a mechanic came out to fix things, so hopefully the boat will run well and there'll be no further delays to the journey. After a quick stop for diesel, I steered the boat out of the marina, and once we were on the cut, I handed the tiller over to its new owner.
Okay, cool. Just take your time.
We're planning to travel for 4 miles and 3 locks along the Trent and Mersey Canal to Fradley, where the boat will stay until its next move on the journey to its permanent mooring in Buckinghamshire. We've just passed under Bridge 39. The first lock is at Bridge 43, so we've got a little way to go. This section of the canal runs parallel to the busy A38 road, but if you could imagine it being a bit quieter, it's actually rather pretty. Luckily for you, I've edited out much of the traffic noise. It's crazy to think back in the day the canals were the main roads of the time, transporting goods around the country. Although by the time Raleigh was built, the railway revolution was already well underway.
Someone's a boat owner now.
I've got my pilot, chief pilot. She could get any boat down any canal.
We're just passing a winding hole. With a boat this length, it will be very important to note the location of these. Another important consideration when buying a boat is that longer boats will be excluded from some parts of the network due to shorter lock lengths. On that note, we're approaching the first lock of the day. Once Mike moors the boat on the lock landing, I'll go ahead and prepare the lock for him. Once the lock is set in his favour, he slowly steers the boat towards the open gates. I wait to get a shot of the boat emerging from the other side of the bridge. And wait. I think maybe he's misjudged the manoeuvre and is lining himself up to go again. But no. He's lost all forward movement and the boat is stuck in reverse. So he moors it back up and we investigate the problem. I'm no expert, but I can't see anything obviously wrong from the engine end. The bit he had fixed the day before still seems intact. But this is definitely stuck, so he calls back the mechanic, and we wait.
What was up with it?
Okay, so this is the gear selector in the neutral position, and this is the rod that obviously pulls it forward and back. What had happened was, when the rods got pulled back, it caught under this bracket. You see this bracket here? It actually slipped underneath this bracket and got caught by this bracket.
We still had an hour left before sunset, so we cracked on, hoping to make it to Fradley. Of course I felt bad that his boat had broken down, but I have to admit, it did feel nice for it not to be my own boat this time. And, as I warned him, this is all part of boat life. Okay, second time lucky with the lock. I'm waiting again for that shot of the boat emerging from under the bridge. Hopefully just straightening up. Yay, there we go. Because the boat is so long, the tiller needs to be removed in locks, and the rudder pulled aside like so. On leaving the lock, Mike tells me that the boat has broken down again. This time a recurrence of the problem from the previous day, where the throttle wheel is jammed, so he pulls over to investigate. Luckily the mechanic showed him how to resolve the problem, so after a bit of fiddling, we're on the move again. This is where the River Trent and the Trent and Mersey Canal cross each other. As we cruise into the beautiful sunset, we soon reach the next lock. The birds are all returning home for the evening, and I think it will soon be time for me to do the same. Once we get through the lock, I'll check how far we have left to go, and if we can't make it all the way to Fradley, hopefully we can find somewhere suitable to stop. These permanent moorings are so pretty. What a great place that would be to live. The low sun was making visibility really poor now, and it wasn't really safe to carry on. You can cruise in the dark, but this is the first time he's ever driven this boat, and it doesn't have a light. So even though we are really close, we decide to moor up as soon as we get to a main road or a pub or some other landmark that I can call a minicab to. Luckily, we very quickly found a good spot because within minutes it was pitch black. We'll have to call it quits for the day, and he'll have to carry on himself in the morning. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all again very, very soon.